Beggars can't be choosers, but beggars never quit. Height here, and you already know what this is. It's time for Choosing Beggars. Let's do it. Our first one is from Neither Space.
Hello, I need help teaching my 8-year-old son to read. My wife and I have always homeschooled them and we worked a lot, so we couldn't make sure they learned on track. Well, they're starting this cyber academy online public school soon, and my 8-year-old doesn't really know how to read anything but a few sight words. I do not have the patience to teach him. He's ADHD and doesn't like to sit still and focus. And my wife is working full-time right now while I am between jobs looking for a new full-time position. I really need someone to teach my son to read. I feel bad and ashamed that we couldn't make sure they were on track with homeschool, and there was no accountability because it wasn't real teachers checking their progress online in the past, so we didn't know until recently they were so far behind. But now I feel it is too late for me to teach him. I need someone with patience and who can easily speak to him so that he'll understand and learn it. I feel like he will respect and listen to someone else cause he just wants to laugh and play around with me since he and I are really close. Anyway, this is being an advert online in a city I haven't lived in long. I have to be selective with people I allow to interact with my kids. It would have to be a woman, and I don't care what age. I am married and happy with my wife. I'm faithful to her and not interested in anything other than what I'm advertising for. It could be in my home or not, but I'm not going to leave anyone alone with my kids until I know you real well. Whether in my home or not, I must be present. I am broke since I'm out of work temporarily, but I do a lot of stuff. Maybe we can barter for something. I can cook real well, bake almost anything, and I'm really good with desserts. I'm a musician and know how to play guitar well enough to teach basics and a bit more, and I know a lot about landscaping. I also can write really well, like to the point of legal documents writing. I'm sure we can come up with something. Maybe you can bring ingredients and I could cook your dinner while you teach him to read. I don't care. I would cook a woman dinner every night for a month if she could teach my son to read. Everyone who tries my food loves it. I cook gourmet meals as well. Foods like stuffed chicken, steak with Parmesan mushroom toppings, beef Wellington, and I know how to make things like spinach parm wraps and homemade baklava. My baklava is so good. If you have a recipe and ingredients, I can make it taste super good. I could teach your kid to play guitar and you could teach mine to read. Anyway, if you're interested in maybe working something out, please message me and we can talk. Just for sake of knowing, I am 43, white, and easy to get along with and communicate with. I am not proud of where I'm living right now, but I desperately need my son to read. I hurt for him and worried that he's going to fall so far behind. Please help!
Talk about dropping the parenting ball pretty damn bad. My son's ADHD, but I wasn't trying to pawn him off on other people when I had a hard time teaching him certain things, especially during COVID when homeschooling was a real thing. I don't know, I just think some people weren't meant to be parents. This next one is by NotAbesian0073.
Hi, is this still available?
Yes.
Dang, why so much?
I paid more than $300 for it. It's brand new, never used.
Okay, so 'cause you paid that much for it, people out here that lost everything during the storm don't have anything like that. I'm single mom of 5 and we lost everything. FEMA didn't give us anything, but somewhere to stay, hotels, so...
While it's gotta be shitty to lose things, potentially everything, it's definitely not this seller's, specifically their problem. This next one is from Cars Are Pretty Neato.
Unemployed single mother to a 6-month-old looking for Love Very toys to give as gifts. Thank you so much.
Do they have to be that brand? I would ask the same thing. I never can understand why if people are asking for things, they're asking for such specific brands. This next one is by No Sheep Herder 2996.
Could someone get me some food and snacks from the dollar store, please? I need help until I can get a job. I'm also pregnant, which makes it harder to find things that I can actually eat. I've been applying everywhere, but not getting any responses.
Are you signed up with Center of Life or Helping Hands?
Leah, no I'm not, and I don't have a car, nor do I trust riding with people I don't know from past experiences. Leah, and yeah, I was told by my doctor because I'm pregnant, I have to be careful eating food from food banks. I've already had several issues with food poisoning.
New Haven had a daily bread and monthly day for groceries, but the daily bread is more often. Also in between that one, you could go to the Center of Life. They have a food bank as well. Hope this somewhat helps.
Ellie, I was told by my doctor because I'm pregnant I have to be careful eating food from food banks. I've already had several issues with food poisoning. Ellie, and I don't have a ride, nor do I trust riding with people I don't know from past experiences.
I feel like this beggar's just shit out of luck. If they're not willing to do what's required to get what they're requesting, then I just don't see them being successful. This next one is from Impressive Mess.
Is there anybody that can make this cake for my son by tomorrow around 11:30? The person I was going to have make it hasn't been responding, and I'm stressing big time because I just want my baby to be able to have a cake for his birthday. He's going to be 4, not 5, but I desperately need this for him. It's the only cake he's wanting. I can afford like $40 for the cake, maybe even trade some items. I just really want to make sure he has a good time and gets the cake he wants. I can buy the monster truck and put it on there myself. Picture the cake.
I feel like a custom cake job, because that's effectively what this beggar is asking for, is going to cost more than $40, regardless of whether they'll buy the monster truck and put it on top or not. And our final one is by Molly1173.
Does anybody have any Timberland boots? No steel toe and must be new. Size 13. Will pay $10. Must be brown in color. Thanks.
I feel like this has to be a troll, or it's somebody who literally thinks they can get something for absolutely nothing. Alright, that's enough beggars for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Choosing Beggars. If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons and super thanks contributors. Have a great day and stay safe out there.